I want to read a poem with you. And it's a beautiful poem from an old Chinese book called Tao Te Ching, written by Laozi. It's about cultivating the mind for being one with the way, for being one with goodness, for being one with God, with nature, with love. And this poem especially is a new way of seeing life. Remember, we want to open our heart up to life. We want to embrace life. But this poem is the way of cultivating this mind. The greatest perfection seems imperfect, and yet its use is inexhaustible. The greatest fullness seems empty, and yet its use is endless. Great straightness seems twisted. Great intelligence seems stupid. Great truth seems false. Stillness and tranquility set things in order in the universe. So let's go through these one by one and see what they mean and see how we can cultivate this mind that he's talking about. Welcome to Be Happy and enjoy. That which is perfect seems imperfect. Look around here. If this were to look perfect, well then this would just be flat. A flat line. But look at all of the bumps. Look at all of the holes from years and years and years of the ocean whoosh, blushing up here. And this is creating this beautiful natural phenomenon, this perfect environment. The greatest lie we ever tell ourselves is that no one's perfect. And I think it's just a great excuse for our shitty behavior instead of taking responsibility. We also have another lie, which is nothing is perfect. And I think that's just a great excuse for our shitty lives. Why is it we don't like our lives? It's because of all of the suffering. We don't want the suffering. We just want the good times, right? But it is through embracing all that we are to get a beautiful life. That's just how it is. You have to embrace both yin and yang. And when we look at all of the suffering, we look at it as something is wrong, as something bad, as something that was not supposed to be there. Why did I have to suffer so much in my life? That's how we look at it. But it is through the suffering, and then you begin on this journey of opening up to yourself, of letting go of your suffering, of letting go of your traumas, of letting go of everything that you hold that is painful. And you start seeing life as a beautiful journey. And when you start seeing life as a beautiful journey, you will start to see that everything is perfect. And your journey, exactly the way it is a perfect journey. It has led you to where you are right now. And right now you are in the perfect place, at the perfect moment, at the perfect time. Well, moment and time is the same. But we don't feel that. It feels imperfect. We want to be somewhere else than right here where we are. And that feeling is perfect too. And it is only by embracing where we are right now and who we are right now that we finally find that release that we're searching for. We always want to be somewhere else. We always want to be someone else. But only through embracing this, right here, right now, are you to realize the perfection of this moment. It depends on how you watch it. Watch everything from a certain perspective, and then you start seeing perfection everywhere you look. The journey, the ups, the downs, the discussions, the pain. You just start seeing it as it's just so perfect. The right thought at the right time. Well, look around. You see a rock, you see me, you see water. But what is in between? Space. Spaciousness. When you look at space, what is space made of? Emptiness. The greatest fullness seems empty. What is our mind? Spaciousness. And then thought comes. The only reason why we can hear or see a thought is because of the spaciousness that is around. And everything is full of spaciousness. Everything is full of space. And it's beautiful. Well, this is from which point of view are we watching? From which mind are we watching? When we have a human who who says, I want this and I don't want this. Who says yes when they mean yes, and who says no when they mean no. It seems twisted. You don't know if you can trust if he really means it. And the reason why you don't trust him is because you don't trust yourself. Because we are not straight with ourselves. We don't do what we say we're gonna do. We don't fulfill our actions. We don't say yes when we mean yes, and we don't say no when we mean no. We do the opposite. To please, to people please. We say no when we really want to, and we say yes when we really don't want to, because we think that is what the other one wants. Now we're people pleasing, and now we are twisted. What is the consequence of this? That we don't trust ourselves. No one else can trust us, and we can't trust ourselves. We can't even express our word and what we really want. How can we ever trust ourselves? When you look at children are by many people seen as being very stupid. They don't know that much. They're not that intelligent. But what do children do all of the time? They live 100% of their experience. They embrace everything they're going through right now. They don't know yet how not to embrace. That's also a fun thing. They don't know yet how not to embrace. When they're angry, they're really angry. And then they let it go. And then they're happy again. And then they want to play again. So who's the intelligent one here? The one who lets go, becomes free and can continue playing? Or the one who holds on? Who holds on to the pain, to the suffering? Why me? Why is my life so imperfect? Why am I so imperfect? Well, open your heart up to life and become free and happy again. Our natural state is happiness. Our natural state is a state of playing. This is the natural way of the human. Yet we have forgotten. Why? Because we hold on. We don't let go. Just let it go. Let everything go. Come empty. Come clear. It's a clear mirror. And then what happens? We come back to happiness. We come back to playfulness. And life is enjoyable. We see everything as how it is. There's no longer any thoughts of, is this perfect or is this imperfect? Is this good or is this bad? It just is what it is. And we're embracing everything. The good feelings and the bad feelings. Well, now in this place of awareness, it's just feelings. We're just embracing the feelings. Great intelligence seems stupid. Great truth seems false. What does that mean? That's also a good one. What does that mean? You and I are one. We're one with the ocean. I should record it down here. It's amazing. That you and me are one. That everything is just one. Everything is created from the same place. That seems very false, because when we're looking, we see two. But let's go deeper. Great truth seems false. That you are good enough as you are right now. You are good enough as you are right now. You don't have to do anything to be good enough. You don't have to do anything to be lovable. You are lovable as you are right now. Great truth seems false, right? Do you feel that? Or do you feel that as false? Because it is truth. We all come from the same place. We will all return to the same place. And wherever you are in your life right now, whether you are in a high vibration, you're having fun, whether you're low, life is shit, you are lovable and perfect and wonderful and beautiful as you are right now. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself, my friend, as you are right now. Embrace yourself. There are always these moments of silence here, this beautiful place. And such a wonder, that such a wild place can have moments of silence in them. Stillness and tranquility set things in order in the universe. Now, right here, we have a moment of stillness. And it's crazy that such a wild place like here can have moments of stillness. When you look at the mountains are still. When you look at the ocean, even though the ocean has waves are on the surface, but the ocean is still. When you look at the sky is still. When you look at the birds, the way they fly, they're still. Everything is just in a wonderful stillness and tranquility. Our natural state as human beings is a natural state of stillness, of tranquility. It is the way of the universe. It is the way that it sets things in order. When you're together with one that is living in stillness and tranquility, you feel it. You feel it. You want to be with that one, and you feel still, and you feel tranquil. All of this drama, all of this play of life, all of this that the mind is doing all of the time. Be still. Allow and return to the Tao. Return within. Be still. This is the practice of meditation. This is why meditation is so important. Because meditation is the practice of stillness, of allowing and being still. And if you want to learn about meditation, the art of meditation, then watch this video. Thanks for watching. Be happy.